We've talked about the likely fact that monkeypox is spreading via gay sex. We've also discussed the competing theories from where the virus itself came from. Did it come out of nature? Did it leak from a lab, like in Wuhan, for example? Is it an intentional bioweapon or what? Well, Karen Kingston has an alternative theory, and of course, she has the receipts to back it. She thinks that monkeypox might be the regime's chosen cover-up narrative for VAIDS, vaccine-acquired AIDS. She says that citizen researchers around the world have been detecting diseases like shingles and Kaposi sarcoma, two diseases commonly linked to AIDS. And now national governments have been labeling images of these diseases as monkeypox instead. Karen Kingston joins us now with the patents and the receipts. Karen?
Hi, thanks for having me back, Stu. Yeah, I wanted to clarify what's going on with this monkeypox outbreak. I am not saying it's not real. I do believe it is another bioweapon that was released, and as Edward was saying the other day, probably out of Wuhan, with the help of $288 million of funding from the NIH, from our own NIH, to create the monkeypox. But if you take a look at the NTI report that he went over in 2021, it talks about May 15th being the first outbreak for monkeypox and then having 271 million people die by the beginning of 2023. Well, here's the thing, Stu. Monkeypox looks like severe herpetic diseases like shingles or something called Kaposi sarcoma, which is a herpetic-based cancer. They're large lesions, sometimes in your mouth, going down to your throat. They're poxes on your arms, on your face, all over your skin, and sometimes they're dark purple-colored poxes as well. So it's a perfect cover-up for people who were gotten the booster shot, especially, and now they're starting to develop what's called mid to end stage vaccine-associated AIDS. This is what you see in the AIDS in the 1980s and the 1990s. So I do think it is a cover-up. And lo and behold, I do have the receipts of the $288 million that the NIH used to weaponize monkeypox. But I also have, from China, the monkeypox SARS-CoV-2 inoculation vaccine. So they created a vaccine where they combined monkeypox with SARS-CoV-2 with the HeLa virus, which is the immortal cancer cell virus. So that's the Kaposi sarcoma. Human embryonic kidney cells to ensure A2 binding. And they actually show images of the infected monkeys where you can see the dark purple lesions that look similar to the shingles, and it also looks similar to the Kaposi sarcoma, and it also looks similar to monkeypox. So if the WHO or the CDC is telling doctors, hey, if someone comes in with pox, that's monkeypox, I bet you 9 out of 10 times it ain't monkeypox. It's going to be shingles or KS. Just like 9 out of 10 times when people went to the hospital with COVID, it wasn't SARS-CoV-2. They had something else, but they were told to diagnose them with COVID and then give them a series of treatments that led to their death. So that's what's going on with monkeypox.
The murderous death protocols that they implemented intentionally, the remdesivir and the ventilator and then in the coffin and then into the grave. So this injection, this bioweapon shot that they're now rolling out in the name of this monkeypox panic, I'm assuming no doubt that this is mRNA technology?
Yeah, it's mRNA technology, and it can be administered in the boosters because per the FDA booster protocol authorization guidance, they can make pretty much any modification they want to the boosters as long as it still includes the SARS-CoV-2 virus, and they just need to test it in 5 people, and those 5 people don't need to die. So that's basically the modification. Obviously,
this is a disgusting-looking thing that people are getting, this monkeypox. They're showing images of this thing all over the media already, trying to scare everybody into oblivion. This is going to be the new wave of lockdowns and masks and everything else. How does this thing spread? Close proximity, open sores, fluids?
Primarily, it spreads just like chickenpox spreads. It spreads. It's not a respiratory virus. It's skin-to-skin contact. It spreads in families because you use if you use the bathroom, you've got that household towel that you use to dry your hands on. So that's the primary way that it spreads. But if you have an intact, strong immune system, you should not actually even be that vulnerable to it because God did not make us to actually contract diseases from other species. Vaccines are nothing more than inoculations to hijack our innate immune system so that we express the genes from other species. This is literally from the book of Genesis. This is demonic satanic practices. Vaccines are not meant actually to be used. And Dr. Judy Mikovits did a great episode on this the other day. So don't inject yourself or have your children be injected with anything anymore. And one thing I want to bring up too is everyone is talking about what's going on with the World Health Organization right now. So just to be clear, you can go on to the World Health Organization website. You can right now watch and track all the monkeypox outbreaks, the avian flu outbreaks, whatever it is you want to look for. That's being reported into the World Health Organization. And the Director General, Tedros, if he decides, well, there's 3 guys in Nebraska that have monkeypox, we need to shut down America. If you read those guidelines, the nation state where the outbreak is happening does not need to agree to have assistance. The World Health Organization does not need confirmation of a genetic sequence that an outbreak is there. And if we are not willing to comply with the orders from Tedros to lock down our nation, say our police say they don't want to do it, say our military says we're not going to do it, another nation state that does not have the outbreak, let's say China, can volunteer the People's Liberation Army to come to America to make sure that we're locked down. And by the way, that agreement also says they can actually disregard all international aviation and maritime laws if needed. It is the white flag to surrender. I am sick and tired of all of us sitting around doing nothing. Patriots, Bill Gates just raised $3 billion to put together a team of 3,000 people called the Germ Team, who are going to point out which nations need to have an authoritarian ruling government again, maybe by the People's Liberation Army. Elon Musk is going to buy Twitter so we can tweet about how our kids are being enslaved and experimented on in our camps. Thank you for that. I wish someone would step up, put money towards saving this nation and organize it. Stop donating money to these congressmen and congresswomen who are doing nothing. They're doing jack. It's a dog and pony show with what they're doing with Mayorkas. We have an open border, and we're about to surrender our white flag to the CCP. I am over it. Done with it.
I couldn't agree with you more, and I couldn't have said it better. Trust the plan. Karen Kingston, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it, and all of your fight and hard work. God bless you.
God bless. Thank you, Stu.
More of the Stu Peters Show continues in 60 seconds. We'll be right back.